Hey everybody, it's Scoots, Drew Scooter. This is something new we're trying. We did it in the past. It's a week in review, so I'm going to run through some of the stuff that came out this week. I did not write down what I recorded this week, but we'll see if I can. Oh wait, no, I did write down one of the things I recorded this week, or what I watched this week, all for the podcast, what I wrote this week. So we'll kind of run through it. And this will also be a preview for the free feed because this is the stuff that came out on Patreon, which will be coming out in the free feed soon. Starting with Sunday night, last night when I'm recording this, Nuns in Space 2 came out. I think it's called Gob Balloons, G-O-B Balloons. And it was a very episodically modular episode. I also, over the weekend and last week, recorded Nuns in Space. I'm not sure which episode number it is. Probably is going to be episode 4 or 5. Because it's been episodically modular, it's not even being the episodically modular episodes are not being recorded in order. Very similar. It's just an interesting experiment and a test to be like, oh, is this episodically modular? Then I can move it because I did bookend. I finished the season first just to make it easier to focus on being. I don't know. It's an experiment. So Nuns. That's Nuns. Saturday, a Nuns Super Deluxe episode came out to all patrons. Thursday night, $10 and $20 patrons got Journey into the Land of Tomorrow all-night episode. That was part 2. Part 1 had come out the month before. Is like 5 or 6 hours of Journey into the Land of Tomorrow. I think something like episode 6 through the end of the season or episode 7 through the end of the season. That was Koa. So that should be in your podcast feed. Again, sleepwithmepodcast.com/patron feed. Use good app like Pocket Casts. If you don't see your patron feed in Apple Podcasts, it's because you haven't listened to the most recent episodes recently. Apple Podcasts stops updating episodes if you don't listen to the most recent episode. Sleepwithmepodcast.com/patron feed, sleepwithmepodcast.com/patron help, sleepwithmepodcast.com/patron support. Those will remember to share those. Okay, so that was Thursday night. Wednesday was another new episode for all patrons or $5 and up patrons. Day in the Bay, episode 1096. That was kind of like a travel episode. It was fun. It was fun doing the travel. I went mini golfing twice. Went to out to Pittsburgh and Antioch. Ate someplace. And gave, I don't know, it's a fun travel episode without Ray, or without Ray as an experiment. Okay, that was Day in the Bay. And then Monday and Tuesday nights, we got 2 story-only episodes in your patron feed. 1079, that was Blink, the Doctor Who episode, the story-only version. And Spice Friends 13, the last episode of Spice Friends this season recap. So that's what came out. What else did I record? I wasn't feeling good. I was sick, so I did. Oh, let's take a look, actually. I have it in front of me here. I know I took a couple days off for recordings because I was sick. But yeah, so I was writing the Nuns in Space episode. Today I was working on the calendar, the schedule for the rest of the year, and making sure, seeing how everything lines up through New Year's Day or whatever Sunday. Okay, so what do? We tape log. Let's see. I'll run through exactly what we recorded here. Nuns 5 part 2, Nuns 5 part 1. An opening for an episode, a board game unboxing episode. A thank yous for board game unboxing episode. The open and thank yous for Nuns, the Nuns episode I recorded. Ted Lasso episode 9 record. Oh no, that was the opening for Ted Lasso episode 9. Oh, that's oh boy. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I got to record Ted Lasso episode 10. Today I recorded an opening for, it was supposed to be for Ted Lasso 10, and it ends up it's an opening for a different episode called Caroling with the Clomps or something. I don't know, one of the episodes came out of the intro. Lasso episode 9 was the other thing I recorded, and then a board game unboxing. and also an episode called Nana's Quotes or Bartlett Quotations. I might have talked about some of this on the last office hours, but that's it. If you're a listener or you're a patron, if you're a paid patron, or even if you listen to the show, I'm also looking for what else I can do to be a service to listeners, within reason that it takes multiple jobs to make the podcast and keep the podcast going. But particularly patrons, other than bonus content, like what small things could I be doing that are more of service? I mean, this is one of the ideas that Russell, Tatiana, and I came up with. But it's like, what else can I do to be a service to as a listener or as a patron, where my main service is coming through producing the podcast and making sure everything happens behind the scenes so it can be there on a regular basis. I'm just trying to figure out more ways to be a service to listeners without, small things. So yeah, let me know. You can hit me up wherever we're posting this video. Excuse me, still recovering a little bit. But yeah, if you support the show, thank you so much. If you listen to the show, thank you so much. Thanks for spreading the word, or just listen on a regular basis. Let me know how you discovered the show so I can say thanks to the person that introduced you to you. And thanks so much. Have a great whenever you're watching this video. Later.